Hello everyone, welcome to yet another live with THiNC Institute of Design. So finally, the wait is over and NTA as always has released the notification for the JEE entrance exams in the year 2025. We were all waiting for this long back. I think this should have actually come probably 1 month earlier. I really don't know why there has been a delay. So last year, I think it was released somewhere around September 3rd week or something. But this year, finally, anyways, better late than never, they have come up with the notification of JEE Paper 2. As expected, this is going to be conducted in two sessions, January and April. So it's no surprises, no brainer. And whatever surprise I think they had to say, they had given it earlier. What is the surprise? We will see in the coming slides. We had already explained it. We had already mentioned what exactly are the changes in our previous notifications. Okay, so basically a summary is what we are going to cover in this video. So it's two sessions, January and April 2025, and followed by which you will have both the sessions. It is only in one of these sessions that you will be able to actually apply as of now, which is session number 1, obviously. So it's only session 1 that you can apply right now. Session 2, if you are interested, you can apply later on. If you are interested in session 1 and session 2, again, you will only be able to apply session 1 right now. Session 2 only will be able to only you'll be able to apply later on. Okay. There's also a JEE information bulletin and all that they have released. So you can go and check it out along with that. I have given in this particular description where exactly you can find all those things. So if you can go onto the description, or I promise to also pin those details after this particular video. So if you are watching the recorded session, you will be able to see the information bulletin, the NTS website, JEE's website, where exactly you can go and register and things like that. Okay. Now, very strict rule of JEE since NTA has been conducting is that there will only be one application per candidate that will be permitted. So please do not try, if at all your application gets messed up, please try to contact JEE, or you could also contact us if it is something within our hands. We'll definitely try to help you. But please note, you're only permitted to have one application per candidate. So please do not try to create a new application. We had a few students who were reaching out to us saying that in UCEED they had a similar problem. But if you're having a similar problem, UCEED, they tried to create multiple profiles and they sorted it out, contacting IIT Bombay. So here, please do not create multiple applications. The registrations have actually started. What they said was it has actually started on 28th of October, but I think the notification and the link, not the notification, sorry, the link only came up today. So registrations technically I would say is open from today onwards, and it's open till the 22nd of November. Okay. So whatever is it that you have to collect and apply, you can start doing it right now. Last date for application is 22nd of November. Do not wait for that. Dates of examination, the most important thing, 22nd to 31st of January. That's how it usually happens. Session number 1 is what I'm going to talk about. So session number 1 is expected to happen from 22nd of January to 31st of January 2025. Well, January is always a packed year for design and architecture aspirants, isn't it? On January 5th, you have your NID coming up. On January 19th, you have your UCEED coming up. On January 22nd, hopefully that's what I'm predicting, 22nd or 23rd, architecture guys will have their architecture entrance exam. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed. If it's 31st January, it will be great. Otherwise, it will be again. Most probably it happens in the first day itself. I think there's only a special exemption this year, 2024. I'm not sure. Anyway, coming back to the other part, so only online application is permitted. Only session 1 is what you can apply right now. Session 2 in April, you will be able to apply later on. Okay. Now, what are the changes? So earlier itself, they've mentioned that last few years they have changed the pattern, and they've mentioned that there will be negative marks for part 1 both sections. So basically how JEE paper 2 B.ARCH happens is that for those who don't know about JEE papers, JEE paper 1 is for B and B.Tech. So if you want to get into engineering in all these colleges, you have to apply for JEE paper 1. If you have to get into architecture, it's JEE paper 2A. And if it's B planning, it's JEE paper 2B. So I'm only discussing about JEE paper 2A here. JEE paper 2A will have 3 parts. The first one is the mathematics part. Part 2 is aptitude, and part 3 is the drawing test. Okay. So part 1 will have 20 questions, MCQs, section A, and 5 questions, numerical answer type questions. Now, this is where the surprises come up this year. that from this year onwards, you are not going to have optional questions in section B part 1. Earlier, students used to get 10 questions there. So they could choose between 10 questions, any 5 best questions that they want to answer. But from this year onwards, they are saying that they are going to reduce it. There won't be any options. And a lot of aspirants are saying that it was also anyway unnecessary decision making confusion, which we had. Now that there are only 5 questions, we just have to decide on 5 of them and start writing it. So that's the major change that has happened this year. No more optional questions in part A section B. Okay. And in section A and section B, there will be negative marks. There will be negative marks in part A, part 1, section A and section B, and no optional in section B. Okay, so if you want to get into NITs, SPAs, or other CFTIs like Sri Mata Vaishno Devi and all, it is JEE paper 2A that you have to write. Okay, so the online submission is from the 28th of October to 22nd of November 2024, and our new JEE BArch crash batches is starting soon. The online JEE BArch crash batches. You can contact us at 8086 111 or 8086 212164. Admission queries if you have any further doubts, even in registration and stuff like that. We are also hearing that probably NATA would be releasing their exam details, and they will be starting to conduct exams in the month of November, December and all. We're not sure about it. It's just a rumor. Their tender documents and stuff like that has already been declared. So keeping your fingers crossed, this is Suraj and THiNC Institute of Design signing off. Until we see in the next session, thank you everyone, and thank you for the special host also who joined in.